My parents got divorced when I was in 7th grade, so I was 13.
They were together whenever I was going through elementary school and middle school, but then they got divorced when I was 12 in 7th grade.
My parents divorced around the time I was 4 to 5, so it would have been like 2011 to 2012.
The reason my parents separated is there's not really one solid reason. If there is, it's unknown to me. But basically, my dad had just left. I found out the next day. My mom told me.
My parents got a divorce because my dad had an affair with his current fiance.
My parents divorced because they're just like two very different people, and they believe in a lot of different things. They didn't really get along about the same parenting skills.
So being in 7th grade and having your parents newly divorced is very tough, especially like right at the beginning of the school year. It definitely changed me a lot. It made me mature a lot faster.
I'd say it mentally impacted me and has definitely put a burden on my life, especially during the time period.
It changed my life because of the fact that just not growing up with like people that were together kind of messed with me, and just having a lot of issues with having to trust people.
The time spent between my mom and my dad has been the same ever since they got divorced. My schedule definitely changed because I was going back and forth between house to house, and it's like 2 to 3 days of my mom's, 2 to 3 days of my dad's, vice versa.
Well, it went from seeing my dad every day to then seeing him maybe once a week.
My living schedule changed. When I was little, I would be with my dad for 2 days, my mom for 7, and then growing up it was week on, week off.
My life was definitely easier before the separation. Before my parents got divorced, I never really faced any hardships. I never really dealt with anything out of the ordinary, but once my parents got divorced, it was kind of like I was dealing with those things all of the time.
I feel like it was easier before. We had, with this less stress on my mind, there was no problems with, this was unexpected completely.
My life feels easier, I think, after, because I'm kind of able to do my own thing.
My mental health was affected by my parents' divorce. It really, really upped my anxiety. Whatever anxiety I had before was just amplified. I had to start seeing a therapist, who I still see to this day, about parent issues with the divorce. I had to start seeing a psychiatrist. I had to start taking anxiety meds.
I don't think I've healed because that's just a thing that sticks with you. It doesn't seem to leave.
I feel like I have healed from my parents' divorce because I was really little, and there's still a lot of things that it did cause. Like I feel like I had to grow up a lot quicker. So like part of it is healed, like the hurt and like how they treat each other, I guess, is normal for me, but what it did to my childhood and kind of like taking it away, I haven't healed from.